Hey everyone, welcome back to How to Be Unfiltered podcast. We're gonna start off today with reading Reddit stories.
Clock it.
All right, guys, this is Rhonda tuning in. I'm going to start off with one of the Reddit posts that we found. Okay, so looks like someone cropped who wrote it, but okay. Um, Sun keeps saying, okay, we'll talk about that later. Sun keeps saying I'm not his real dad, and it's starting to really hurt. I need some advice from other guys who might get this. I came into my stepson's life when he was about 5, and his bio dad completely bailed for almost 10 years. I've been the one doing the dad stuff, teaching him to ride a bike, being at every school thing, you name it. Never thought of him as anything but my son. He's 15 now. For the last few months, every time we have a disagreement or I have a set rule, he throws in my face, "You're not my real father. You can't tell me what to do." It's his go-to line now. Oh God, I can just picture him slamming the door. He needs a little smack. The first few times I brushed it off as teen anger, but it's a pattern now. What really gets me is my wife's reaction or lack of one. She'll tell him to stop, but she never really makes him apologize or have a real conversation about it. Useless. It feels like she's just making it, letting it happen, and that hurts almost as much as the words. I feel like I'm losing him and I'm not getting any backup. How do you handle this? Is this something I have to ride out, or do we need a big family conversation? I'm at a loss, and honestly, it's starting to make me pull back from him, which is the last thing I want. The end.
Yes, Rhonda.
Yes?
You never play another man's save game. You never play another man's save game. Okay? That's all I gotta say.
Okay. Um, so I'm gonna disagree with you right there. I don't think the issue is that he's raising someone else's biological kid. I don't think that's the problem. Um, I think that the mom has some part in the fact that he's kind of being a brat, but I mean, he also knew his dad for a period of time, I guess because he's 5 years old. Um, and he's taking out the fact that his actual dad or biological dad, sorry, doesn't want a relationship with him on the person who stayed. Like he wants to push back because he has
Yeah,
resentment.
your own daddy don't want you. And now you pushing me away? Like your
So
daddy went to
I
the store for
think
milk and never came back.
Daddy
So
issues.
I think he's coming from the teenager's coming from a place where he's feeling very hormonal and he's like feeling rebellious, like I want to do what I want to do. You're not my biological father. Like just, like who are you to tell me what to do? And maybe like his actual father not being in his life is affecting him. Why is Rodney frozen? That's a bad. Why is he
Pause this.
still to be knocked out?
I'm gonna pause this for a second.
So I think he's just throwing shots because, those are some reasons. Also, it might just be hitting him like, it probably affects him in a different way, like that his biological father is not in his life. But I'm sure when he gets a little older, he'll come to the realization and appreciate you more. But for right now, no, I do agree that there should be that I do feel like that it's the mom's position to kind of say something and have him apologize and learn to appreciate the stepfather. Um, and just kind of find, maybe find out like where this is coming from, like why he's turning on him like that. So
is the boy wrong? Is he telling a lie or
he's
Wasn't his
not,
own
but it's
dad.
hurtful.
I
So
mean, he's not his biological dad, but that doesn't mean he's not doing everything that a dad should be doing. And I feel like it's just disrespectful
you're
to
never gonna
treat the
get
guy who stayed that
appreciated.
way.
You're never gonna get appreciated as a stepdad.
That's not true.
It's unless you're there, like when that kid is like just coming out the coochie, like you're never gonna get the appreciation from that child anyway.
I don't think
Really,
that's true. I think some people that
very
that are
it's
older.
very rare that you find like the cases where the kid appreciates the stepdad to that extent. We see videos on the internet. Oh, look at that, look at the stepdaddy. Ooh. But most cases aren't like that. I've seen a lot of stepdad situations, even stepmom situations, which is even rare. But most of the stepdad situations, they end badly because nobody really cares too much. They're just like, yeah, do your job, nigga.
I would need to see a statistic on that. If
There
there's,
is no statistics on
that's why I'm like, that's why I'm saying I really I don't
you.
know enough to like say whether who is right or not, to be
Yeah,
honest. Like I can't give a specific,
I've seen a
I
lot
can only
of.
speak on anecdotal things.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've seen like I don't know how many you've seen. I've seen my fair share of bad stepdad situations, and it doesn't turn out too well.
I just really don't like how
I think
Lamar
it's
has
hit
not
or
said
miss.
anything about it. Sorry,
Yeah.
what did you say, Rhonda?
No, I think he's lying. It's hit or miss. It's not true. But okay, now
Yeah.
would you like to read the next one?
I think I'm lying.
Yeah, sure. Give me one moment, please. Okay.
One.
Am I the a-hole for not letting my
Yes.
sister announce her pregnancy at my late husband's memorial? My husband passed away unexpectedly last year. We held a small memorial on the anniversary of his death. After the service, my sister pulled me aside and said this might be a good time to share some happy news. She wanted to announce her pregnancy to lighten the mood. I told her absolutely not. She accused me of gatekeeping grief and said life moves on. She ended up telling people anyway during the reception. When I confronted her and she said I was selfish for making everything about my loss. Am I the a-hole? Wow.
No. I think your sister's being the a-hole. She definitely could have done that literally the next day, the day before, a week later, but that day was more about your husband that passed. It was not the time nor the place. So literally just the death anniversary is literally just once a year. And she could have definitely waited to announce her pregnancy. So no, I think she was actually being selfish and not considerate of your feelings, especially on a heavy day. So no, she's the asshole, and you should put her in her place. Hmm.
I don't know what's worse. People trying to do shit like that or trying to propose at somebody else's wedding. I don't know. That
That's what
shit
I was thinking.
I think
like
this might be worse.
Well, this is worse,
I think
but
this might be worse, yeah.
well, I don't
honestly
know.
because
That's pretty.
he already did. So I mean,
Exactly. Now that's yeah, that's worse because you're trying to pay respects to your part and um
I'm sorry. Are we boring you or
sorry, no, my thing, my computer was being slow.
not you? She was yawning. Like
Oh, my bad. Yeah, sorry, I hesitated because I accidentally unplugged my laptop.
okay,
I mean, you're trying to mourn your husband and your sister's walking around and trying to tell people
Like, oh, I
that
spread my legs like
yeah,
a
I was
few
just
months
about to say
ago.
that like, oh, y'all was doing raw stuff. Like, who cares, bro? This is her man's like funeral. Like,
I can't say like which one's worse because I do feel like, damn, like that is so disrespectful proposing at someone's wedding. Like you mean to tell me I
tacky.
spent at least a minimum of 20,000 for this wedding and you're gonna steal my motherfucking shine on my wedding day, bitch? You're getting slapped.
I think it's weird even if they ask for permission because I feel like you're bummy because you're trying to use the setting that they paid for to have like a nice place to propose. Like that's so tacky.
I would.
well, I would only let that happen if you give me some money. Like you got to pay me.
Yeah, because they're using your venue.
Okay, I think we're boring. Okay, I think we should just
I'm just no, I'm just tired. It's not. I'm. You know, it's not boring. I was just sleepy. That's all.
wow, the
But
disrespect. Okay,
Okay.
Nat, what's your what do you think?
What did I think about what?
What the fuck?
I just responded. Are you okay?
You
I
know
like I
what?
literally just responded to
she
this.
did.
And then you were like, "Are we boring you, Rhonda?"
Oh, okay.
She
Maybe we're
did.
boring you.
You didn't give your normal soliloquy, so I don't know.
I gave us a
Yo,
little.
Rodney, what's up with your vocabulary lately?
I mean, I already yapped a ton. I
Have
don't
you
know
been
what more
looking
you
at a
want to hear.
dictionary?
Are you trying to say that I don't know words or
What do you want me to answer?
Ron Lee never answered.
no?
You told him my
I
soliloquy. He
did.
never answered.
I did answer. I said that I believe, right, that the girl, the sister, whatever, she was wrong. Why would you even ask that? Like, my husband's dead and we're trying to celebrate his memory. Why would you even want to, do something like that? You're trying to bring attention to yourself. You want,
Self-centered bitch.
She's gonna be
yeah.
the type of parent also who's like, my little Susie would never do that.
I
He already
know, I
can't take
know, but
responsibility.
I already know too many people like that, so I don't, it's
Good luck for
crazy.
that client.
Yeah, people love to, center themselves.
All right.
Yeah.
What are you rolling your eyes for? Hit dog, don't holler.
Who older us?
Fuck you, Kayla. All right, guys. So now we're going to be starting New York Minute with myself and Nat because we are New Yorkers. So for today's topic, we're going to be discussing eye contacts. Okay, we all do it. We all make eye contact. Well, some of us anyway. And if you don't, you gotta, you know, talk to your psychologist about that. But anyway. If you're visiting New York, this is something, everyone always looks up the perfect itinerary. I don't know if I said that wrong, whatever. To visit New York, where do you eat? Where do you go? But you need to be street smart. That is the most important thing you need to have in New York because it's not just all roses and sunshine, okay? Um, so yeah, you need to consider eye contact. And what I mean by eye contact is knowing when or when not to look at somebody in the eyes. Because us New Yorkers might take that as a threat. Right, Nat?
Yeah, no, if you make eye contact with the wrong person at the wrong time, you're definitely setting yourself up for a potentially uncomfortable situation. A lot of people take eye contact as an invitation. So if they're addressing a whole room of people and you're the first person they lock eyes with, they're gonna start something with you more than likely.
Yeah, and that's not everyone. So for people that might want to comment and say, that's crazy or whatever. Um, okay.
Is there a
So
reason for this?
well, he feels left out because he's Michigan trash. But anyway, so whatever.
Huh?
Like for example, I think the most important thing is like when you're going on the train to be the most prepared, you need to have headphones, okay? So you can't hear anything. You need to keep your head down, maybe wear like a baseball cap. Okay. There's going to be beggars on the train. There's going to be your entertainers. They're going to walk around. They're going to ask you for some money. If you don't have it, you're going to get cursed out. So that's why I suggest that you don't look them in the eyes and you keep your head down. You can't hear anything because you got headphones. Okay? But and I'll be honest with you, as a New Yorker, I don't like when people look at me. What are you looking at? What do you want? Do you need something? Mind your business. Okay?
I will also add these headphones. You don't even have to be playing anything in them. That's the other thing. Because you also want to be alert. So you have the headphones in so it looks like you're listening to something, but then you can also hear. Um, and then there's some situations where you do need to address the person because they'll get more mad by the fact that you're ignoring them. I can't tell you when this is gonna happen. You kind of just have to feel it out for yourself, to be completely honest. But you'll know. You'll know. Hopefully.
Mm, okay.
True. All right. Well, that wraps up New York Minute. Thank you for listening. All right. So next we have, I'm going to be discussing some reality TV. So, for you reality TV junkies out there like myself, I am currently watching I'm currently keeping up with the traders. That's a really popular one. It's basically a bunch of different celebrities from other reality TV shows that were sort of messy in whatever show they were on. They all kind of come together and basically they're playing a game, and I think you like whoever you like basically win money at the end, which is so cool, right? So basically there's three people that are assigned traders, okay? But you don't know that. You have to figure it out. So there's a faithful and then there's a traitor. So the faithfuls pretty much have to figure out who the traitors are. And the traitors get to murder people on the show, like kick them off. Okay? But you don't want to kick, like, if someone's suspecting you, you don't want to kick them off because then other people are going to be like, wait a minute, you must be a traitor then because he suspected you. And then all of a sudden they're off the show. So you have to be really smart about it. And plan accordingly. So yeah,
Mm.
currently we have Rob from Love Island, who's the last standing traitor, and he's being a total savage. He kicked off my girl Lisa Rinna from Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. I love her.
Oh, I
Um,
love Lisa Rinna.
yes, yes, she's a Cancer. So, anyway, Rob's a Virgo, Nat. Oh, by the way, if whoever wanted to know our zodiacs,
I
I'm a
don't like
Cancer.
Virgo names.
Nat, Virgo, and Roddy's a Gemini. Ugh, what a mix. So anyway, Rob's a Virgo, and I will say because Virgos are so precise, he is actually doing a really good job at being a traitor. And I don't like what he's doing because he did go against the other traders and they're supposed to work as a team, but he's actually playing it pretty well. So I don't think anyone's gonna suspect him just yet. And yeah, we'll tune in tomorrow night and see what happens. So that's just an update on one of the shows. Please comment down below if let me know what you think of the show or other reality TV shows you're watching because I watch quite a few. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Rhonda.
Mhm. Guys, now is the time for everyone to, go ahead and like, comment, share,
And subscribe if you're not
subscribe,
doing that.
all that good stuff.
We appreciate it.
All right, so now we're gonna start off with grind my gears. Nat, what's been grinding your gears this past week?
Right. I would say that the thing that's been grinding my gears is people listening to music out loud on the train or just on any kind of public transportation. I don't care about phone conversations as long as you have your headphones in. I don't care about like me being able to listen to people speak as long as you're not screaming at each other. But it's the music that really annoys me because people will listen to that or TikToks on the loudest volume, and it just kind of disrupts the peace of the whole environment. And then you can't really say anything because it probably curse you out.
Yeah, I think
Right.
that's rude, and inconsiderate, especially when they're listening to like really trashy music. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. So,
Yeah, they be listening to straight bop music. I don't even know what they be listening to. I'm not gonna lie to you.
headphones isn't that pricey, guys. Come on.
Hmm. So, Rhonda, what's been grinding your gears?
So what's been grinding my gears is I feel as though people we seriously have an empathy problem. Yeah. I think people are I've just been noticing more and more that it seems like I don't know if we've just become too desensitized to everything happening, on social media and like seeing all these horrific things happen to people, but I'm in disbelief. Like some of the things people say, I don't know, like I feel like we're losing our compassion and our empathy when in reality, I think more than like the way the world is right now, more than anything, I think we all need to stick together, okay? We need to
I agree
stick
with you.
together to survive. This is real. Okay? But that's what's been grinding my gears. Lack of empathy from people. We gotta work on that because I don't know if we're raising a bunch of sociopaths or I don't know what's going on, but we need to step it up. Okay?
Yeah, a
Mm,
little kindness goes a long way.
true, true.
Rodney, what's been grinding your gears?
I was waiting on you to ask. Um, condom sex.
Good
Um,
transition.
it's horrible, and I'm tired of people acting like they enjoy it. That's what grinds my gears.
Okay. And what is your solution to this?
Raw sex.
Right. So do you guys plan on making a date to like the clinic, or are you talking about yeah, where are you going with this?
I'm not going anywhere. She can go somewhere. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Well, I mean, I'm guessing you're talking about people that have had an established relationship with one another and not strangers.
No, I mean,
So are so do you want STDs to spread, or
I don't have any.
I never said you did,
I mean,
but I wouldn't know. I don't see on
God
my chart. So
God has my back, so He's on my side.
wow.
And it's Black History Month. We can't get any STDs as black people.
I would say wait at least a month, yes, but also trade, health information. I feel like anybody that you ask, if they get offended by that, they're just weird.
Okay.
Okay, okay.
Agreed.
I've never done that, but okay, something to think
I
about.
have, and they don't say no because they're not weird.
Okay,
Nothing wrong
great,
with
great answer. Great answer.
Yeah, well, thank you. All right, thanks for watching, everyone.
that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Tune in next week.
Thank you. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
And share.
Bye.
Bye. Okay.